Hey guys, happy Thursday. My name is Laurel Portier. I am your favorite social media strategist, bringing you nothing but pure value every single morning. No fluff, no bullshit. I mean, God knows there is enough inspirational and motivational videos out there. So if you need motivation, if you need some inspiration, there's plenty of stuff out here. I'm going to give you tactics that you can use every single day in your business. Now, today we're going to be covering a topic that I get asked a lot, especially on my free strategy calls with small businesses. They want to know whether or not their social media manager is actually doing the job that they're supposed to. And so today we're going to go over the 3 things your social media manager should be doing for your small business, and the one thing that they should not be responsible for doing. So we're going to get right into it. So one of the misconceptions that people have with social media managers and just social media in general is they think that it's like this selling machine, right? If I hire a social media manager, they're going to do Facebook ads for me. All of a sudden, I'm going to start getting more sales and everything's going to be great and dandy. Well, think about it this way. Think about, doing ads on a billboard. Think of ads on television, on radio. Social media's main purpose is to build brand awareness for your brand. It is not going to automatically sell your product. Social media isn't going to sell your product any more than a billboard is going to sell your product. Are you going to have people who are going to see your billboard and immediately go and purchase? Yes. But the reality is it takes 6 or 7 exposures for people to make a decision on whether or not to buy from you. Your social media manager's job is not to sell the product. Your social media manager's job is to drive traffic to your sales page. Your social media manager's job is to drive traffic to your restaurant. It's to drive traffic to your office. Your social media manager's job, again, they should not be held responsible to make the sale. Social media managers are not going to sell your product any more than a billboard is going to sell your product itself, more than a TV or radio ad is going to sell. You still have to have a follow-up strategy in place for a sale to occur. You can't just expect your social media manager to make the sales for you. So that is the one thing that your social media manager should not be responsible for doing. That is your job as a business manager to actually do the selling. So now that we have what they are not responsible for, shouldn't be responsible for, are the 3 things that they should be responsible for. And number 1 is educating you, right? A lot of people hire social media managers and they don't know anything what the social media manager is doing. I've been doing a lot of one-on-one sessions with small businesses who potentially want to be my clients, and this is starting to be the number 1 thing that I'm hearing back is, well, I'm not exactly sure what my social media manager is doing, but I'm not seeing the results that I want to see. And so, number 1, if you hire a social media manager, their number 1 job is to educate you on everything that they're doing. For instance, if something isn't working, they have to go back and analyze all of the data. Now, again, if your social media manager is not giving you at least layman's terms of what your data is saying, then I would implore you to ask them, say, hey, can we start going over the numbers every single month? Because you're responsible for knowing those KPIs, your key performance indicators of what social media is doing for your business. Now, whether or not they meet the goals that you're trying to achieve. Every time I meet with my clients, we discuss, okay, what kind of goals do we want to set for your business? We don't base it on sales because, again, sales is not my job as a social media manager. That is yours as a small business owner. But a lot of the goals that we go for depends on, how many people are we going to reach? How many people can I get to click on this ad? Now, you can tell whether or not the ad is the fault of the social media manager or if the ad is the fault of the actual product. Your social media manager should be able to show you the numbers to say, hey, this is not my fault and this is what we can do to fix it. So number 1 job of your social media manager is to actually educate you on what they're doing, why things are working, why things aren't working, and help you fix something that's not working, like whether that's a really sucky website, whether it's a really sucky landing page, a good social media manager is going to know, okay, this website's going to convert, this offer is going to convert. That's their job, is to know what type of content's going to convert. Which brings us to number 2. Your social media manager should be able to do Facebook advertising, okay? If you are paying a social media manager and you're doing Facebook ads yourself, wink, wink at someone who's on this call, then that means that you should not be paying them at all, because let's be honest, organic traffic on Facebook or any social media is pretty much dead. And if you're not spending money to get your product, your service in front of people, then you're wasting dollars on a social media manager, because they are just wasting your money, because 1, you're having to pay them, and then 2, you're having to waste time doing it yourself and trying to learn it. Your social media manager needs to know how to do Facebook advertising. They need to know how to get your brand to the masses. So if your social media manager is not learning Facebook ads, they should be able to read the data. They should be able to help you show you exactly how they're placing the ads. Do not let them bullshit you into telling you that their strategy is a secret and all of that. No, they should be 100% transparent on what they're doing. They should be able to show you screenshots. Hey, this ad's working, this ad's not working. Now, also, don't get on them if the Facebook ads in the first month are not getting the results that you want. It usually takes about 90 days for, something to become successful, right? It doesn't matter whether you're trying to, lose weight, going 90 days in the gym. That's usually an indicator that, hey, wow, this is actually working. It takes time to educate and learn what your ad is doing, right? If I am placing ads, I'm doing a whole bunch of testing that first month. If you are getting sales, if you're getting traffic in that first month, that is all lagniappe, like we say in Louisiana. That is all lagniappe. Like the first month, do not expect a lot of sales. Do not expect a lot of return. But if you do, that is really good. And that is a sign of a good social media manager, okay? So number 1, let's just backtrack again. Number 1, your your social media manager should be educating you on what they're doing, why things are working, what's not working. They should be totally transparent with every single one of the numbers. Number 2, they should be doing Facebook advertisement. If your social media manager doesn't do Facebook advertisement, move on and look for someone else. Number 3, this one is a big one, because I see this a lot in my one-on-one calls, and whenever I'm doing an audit of someone's Facebook, I usually will do an audit of their Facebook page. I'll do an audit of their Instagram page. I'll audit their Twitter, and I will also audit their landing page and their website, right? Because the whole point of social media is to build brand awareness, and a good website, a good landing page has to align with a good Facebook page and a good social media, because they all intertwine. They all work together to get more customers into your business, right? Because as the job as the Facebook or the social media manager, our jobs are to increase traffic to your product or service. And so that's why I not only audit the social media, but I have to audit everything that's going to affect the way that I bring traffic into your business, because I can have the best Facebook advertisement running, but if you have a really bad landing page, if you have a really bad offer, if you have a really bad website, then the traffic that I'm going to send you is not going to convert. And then I will be just setting myself up to fail in your eyes, because you're going to look at me like I didn't do my job, when in reality, and this is why it's important for a social media manager to know those numbers and be able to say, hey, I'm doing my job. It's not converting on your end, because here I've made all of these custom conversions and I can see where people are clicking and where people are clicking off, okay? So number 3 is your social media manager should help you create content that's going to be optimized on each platform. Now, I see so many business owners that have social media managers who are literally just stealing stuff off their website and posting it on Facebook, posting it on Twitter, posting it on Instagram. A good social media manager, even if they are not in the same city as you, they need to help you plan what type of content they want to be posting on social media. They should be very knowledgeable about what kind of content is going to do very well. Like, I work with several clients who don't live in the same city as I do, but I get on the phone with them and one of their employees who helps, and you don't need fancy equipment. Like, these iPhones are going to get enough like videos, photos that people are actually, it seems like, and I've been testing this a lot, more polished videos aren't doing as well as, low quality stuff that's shot on the iPhone. So don't worry if you don't have enough equipment, but your social media manager should at least be helping you create content. We have content creation brainstorming every single Sunday with my clients, and I help them. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to need a picture of X, Y, and Z. This week, I'm also going to need 3 videos. Do you need me to help you write the scripts for the videos? They shoot them on their iPhones. I take care of the rest, whether I edit them or I post them raw. I walk them through Facebook Lives. This is all stuff that your social media manager should be helping you do, whether they live, 2 miles away. If they live 2 miles away, then they should be helping you create this content. All of my clients that live in the same city as I do, I have a content creation shoot with them once a month. It's part of my package, and I actually go and shoot the content. I edit the content for them. I do the photos. I do everything. I actually have a list. Actually, I'm going to show you guys my list right here. My stuff, content to shoot with one of my clients on Saturday, and we're literally going to go down this shot sheet. And so your social media manager should be helping you create content that's going to go on Facebook, that's going to go on Instagram. They should not be just copying photos that are on your website, because each platform the content needs to be optimized for each platform. What's going to do well in an Instagram story is not going to do well, on Twitter. What works well on Facebook is, might not work well on Instagram because the video format's so different, right? Because on Instagram, they like that 9:16, the tall, where on Facebook, they like the square videos. Those do a little bit better. Whereas on Twitter, they like the 16:9 format. So they should be helping you optimize all of the content that you're shooting. And so those are the 3 things that your social media manager should be doing for you. And the one thing, again, that they should not be responsible for ever is sales. That's your job as a business owner. So if you guys want more help, I've got some mentorships available. I've got one left. I sold the other one yesterday, so I only have one left. I do have 2 spots open if you want me to do your social media. I've opened up 2 extra spots. I've got someone to help me do this stuff now, so I can take on more clients. Awesome. So if you guys are interested, let me know. I'm going to drop my link in the comments as soon as I get a chance, and you guys have an awesome Thursday. Hopefully you guys are, taking what I'm showing you guys in these videos and actually implementing them into your business. Like I said, nothing but value, no fluff, no bullshit. I'm not going to show you anything that I haven't done myself in my own business. So I'm not teaching you guys anything that I haven't done already. I'm just trying to save you guys the time and hopefully save you guys a little bit of money. So anyway, let me know if you want me to, evaluate what your social media manager is doing absolutely free. Get in my inbox. I'll be happy to do that. So anyway, you guys have an awesome Thursday.